What's going on, people? You are watching the Football Juice. This is our first episode of the European Football Podcast. And I'm here with my teammate. Chad can say hello.
Say hello, baby. Wait.
Yeah, so this is my son. And he's just here to say hello. Yeah, big up everyone who's joining in today. Today will be the first first episode. We are back. We are back after a long hiatus, actually, and we're just talking to the usual guys. You will see them soon. And we thought that, hey, we should make a comeback, and here we are today, our first ever episode live on the Football Juice. We will be talking so many things, and of course, if you guys have not heard already, Ralph Rangnick. Ralph Rangnick is joining Manchester United, right, on an interim basis for 6 months, and he will be taking on a 2-year consultancy role in the club. So we're gonna be dissecting all that, and yeah, so just gonna be waiting for the rest to join us in a bit. And I hope you guys are doing well. And the chat box is right there. So if you guys are if you have any questions or anything to say, just drop your your thoughts in the chat box. And yeah, I mean, hope you guys are doing well and safe. And it's been a long year. It's been a long year for most of us. Mm, a lot of things have happened. And we're so excited to be a part of this. So just want to welcome you guys again to the Football Juice. We'll be dissecting a lot of things actually today. And with regards to what's happening in the Premier League, I'm going to be talking about Arsenal, talking about Liverpool, Klopp, obviously, and the fact that we are having quite a number of German managers uh, in in the Premier League. Yeah, so we release what microphone, new microphone. Yes, yes, man. We got to upgrade. We got to leave on an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Klopp and Tuchel and soon Ralph Rangnick in Manchester United. Obviously, we have another Ralph who is who is with Southampton, right? So yeah, I mean, so we are stoked. We are stoked and to be having these German uh, football giants in a single league called the Premier League. And so today there's so much to unpack today, So let me just quickly add my guy here, Jasmine, on the stream.
Yo, yo.
Oh, what's going
Looking
on,
good.
man?
Good. Good setup. Setup looks
Good
good.
setup, huh?
Yeah.
It's the ring light, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, welcome again to the Football Juice, our first ever episode this year, our first ever episode after a long time, after 100 years. We are back again, guys. we are your B Tech unofficial garage pundit who don't want a job in Sky Sports, but we are happy with where we are right now. But yeah, just want to welcome my guy here, Jasmine. Jasmine, what's going on, man? What have you been up to?
Nothing much lah. Been busy, that's all, for the past 2 or 3 weeks with Christmas and finishing up Bible college. Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Nothing much.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like, yeah, Christmas just like less
few
than a
weeks I
month
think.
away, right?
Yeah, less than a month away.
Less than a month.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, exactly a month. So yeah, I mean, like, I was just saying earlier that there's a lot of things to unpack today.
yeah. Wreck It
Not
Ralph.
just United. obviously, there's some great things happening, but but with regards to Arsenal, and Pep Guardiola, Klopp, basically the big six. Yeah, so I include Spurs as well in the big six. uh I do not know how were they included in the big six. Do you know?
I'm not
Spurs.
sure. I don't think so because of the trophies, but they were regularly qualifying for the
It was
Champions
never the
League. For the
trophies.
it was never the
It
trophies.
can't be the trophies.
I think it's unofficial. I don't know who made it the Big Six, but I think they've been consistent in terms of qualifying for the Champions League. So I guess
Yeah,
that's how. Plus, they went all the way into the Champions League final. That could be it too. So I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Because to be fair, I mean, if you actually go back, like way before all this, I mean, you go back to the European Cups, um, you want to say that there are other like clubs who are also, they compete at the highest level in the European level. But
Yeah,
somehow, like the Spurs thing, it became like a thing where everyone's like, oh, Spurs is the next big six. But I really think it's a Pochettino thing. I think it's because of Pochettino. Like everyone's like, oh, because
yeah.
Pochettino
They
is
were
Poch
they
is
were
like,
good actually. For a period of time under Martin Yol, if you remember. I think that one
yeah.
is 2005, 2006. I think they were okay
Mm-mm-mm.
back then, and then dropped. And then yeah, what you said when Poch came in is the where's the change happened lah.
Yeah, I think when Poch came in, I think it was like very commercialized already because Poch is like he made them,
Yeah,
made them, uh, playing a certain brand of attacking football,
yeah,
right? So
and they were
when you
consistent as well.
play that, yeah, consistently playing that kind of football, like no
Mm,
matter like playing with a lower rank or mid table team or a top four team, he could give that consistency. And of course, like he developed Harry Kane, and
yeah,
obviously, so just wondering, like, why, like, since when Spurs is actually in the big six. But anyway, it's always been top four. I think the big six thing is more of a football Twitter thing. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Big Six, yeah,
Could be,
because it's always been the big force. Before
Yeah,
I think 2014, it's either Manu, Chelsea, Man City. No, it's Manu, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool.
that's right.
Man
That's right. It
City,
was never, yeah.
yeah,
It was not even City.
yeah.
But
City
then,
really came into the picture when they won the title lah. Before that, nothing actually, basically.
mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I mean, let's get into it, man. Today it's a great day, man. It's a great day for a United fan. If you guys are watching and you're wondering why I'm smiling, although you can't see it, but I'm actually smiling inside, and I'm very happy because Ralph Ralph Wreck it Ralph.
Like it could be a good thing or a bad thing, we know, in 1 year or in 6 months time.
That's right. Ralph Rangnick, my brother, is my German family. Okay, this is the thing about Ralph though. Like, like a lot of people here, right? On especially on Twitter. If you go on Twitter, like you see a lot of people like, oh, Ralph Rangnick. But my question is, right, do you really know who is Ralph Rangnick? Like, do you really know like what he brings to what will he bring to United? And I mean, as a rival fan, Jasmine, what do you feel like? I'm pretty sure you've read about him before. and all that. Maybe you want to tell the
Hon-
people out there.
Honestly, right, I've never heard of him until about 6 or 7 months ago, when I started
Oh,
following the until I started following the coaches' voices on Twitter.
okay.
So there's a
Coach's
lot of
voice.
his content. There's a lot of uh, his stuff on the channel. So I
Mm,
kind of knew him from there only. So to be honest, only 6 or 7 months ago, and then I
mm, mm,
found
mm.
that this guy is the god. Yeah, like what Amar said, is like the godfather of Guggen pressing and uh, Tuchel's and Klopp's mentor. I didn't know that. So honestly, yeah, only
Yeah,
six or
yeah.
seven months ago. But I remember you telling me that you were a big fan of him even before this whole rumor came up. So yeah,
Yeah. I'm so I'm so shocked. And when David Ornstein or Ornstein, is he German? Is David Ornstein German?
no, it's British English guy.
Okay. But when David Ornstein he broke the news. I think it was last night, right? On the Athletic. Oh,
Yeah,
it broke the internet, man. Like it broke Twitter, and everyone was surprised. I think it's more like why Ralph Rangnick. Some fans were like, who is this guy? And I think that itself, it's like a big thing. Like it's like another football education for all the fans. Like
yeah,
they would want to know, like, who is this guy? Like they want to go and study it. So Ralph, I'm so gassed. Like I couldn't sleep last night. Like I like I was just like scrolling and then going back to all the old quotes and all that he has done. So he has like developed like two clubs out of nowhere. Apparently it's like Schalke, Hoffenheim, Leipzig.
yeah.
Those German clubs, they are very disciplined, and
Salzburg.
I'm not sure if you. Yeah, that's right. Salzburg, the basically the Red Bull franchise.
Yeah,
Like he has developed them into Bundesliga. Like if you were to be a part of that, that tier one football quality of playing, it's a long way for you. I mean, it takes like decades, but apparently for one of the clubs, he took like, for one of the clubs, he just developed them and got them to play from the lowest league and to the Bundesliga. Bundesliga is basically the highest
yeah.
level of German league. He just took them about 9 years. 9 years, man. So
It's like
that is
considered
really.
from conference to Premier League. Is that equivalent? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like conference, like you go to I mean, it's like you're like the English Sunday League. Imagine you're like a Sunday League team,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and he brings you to the Premier League. You get me? It's like the references. So it's like it's unbelievable. And for United to actually appoint someone like Ralph, it's just chaotic, man. It's just a lot.
yeah,
It's a chaos. Because like I've been following Ralph for a while. At least for a year. Yeah, for a year. Not gonna lie, like actually Fami was the one. Fami is like one of our guys on the football juice as well. And Fami was one of the guys who actually said, "Hey, Joe, you should check this guy out. His name is Ralph Rangnick, and I would love him to be in United." But when I saw that he's like a godfather, a German football godfather, and all that, I'm like, no way he's gonna join United, because the Glazers are not that kind of people who will bring in football people and all that. So this is a massive appointment for Manchester United. So happy, yeah. But for an Arsenal fan, right? Like, I mean, obviously from a rival point of view, how do you feel like? Is it like a big threat. Yeah,
I think the only thing looking at Twitter and everything, right? I don't know why. From my point of view, a rival point of view, why Manchester
yeah,
United took about 8 years to do this rebuilding. They should have
yeah,
done
yeah,
this
yeah.
8 years ago, knowing that Sir Alex going to leave a huge hole. So it's probably big names after big names in terms of
Mm.
managers
Yeah.
and failures, of course, failures after failures of the managers and stuff. So I think my point of view on arrivals, I mean, learning about him, studying about him, uh,
Mm.
I think it's a rebuilding process for Man
Yeah,
United.
yeah.
Probably they're finally on the right direction
Mm.
because it seems that he's not going to be on a managerial role for only for 6 months, right? And then
Yeah.
next 2 years is like
Interim.
a 6 months
Interim for
interim, then
six
two
months.
years
Yeah.
as a probably as director of football or technical director, whatever you call
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
So from a rival point of view, I feel I think it's time. Like I'm banter aside, banters aside. Uh, I have plenty of that to do on my Twitter or my Facebook and all. But I think finally, if this thing works out, right? I'm seeing like a plan for Man United. Like the board have a plan. Like, hey, this are what we're gonna do. It's not like because Ole also, if you see the appointment, right? I think it's
Yeah.
like what do you say? What's the word? Like
It's like
it's
a
an interim,
nostalgic,
nostalgic, sentimental.
sentimental.
Uh,
Yeah.
Although I thought the interim period will end earlier, but it was very, uh, I think, naive in terms of giving him the contract, uh,
Yeah.
giving him the long term contract, and obviously Man United has suffered a lot. But
Yeah.
some of your fans are saying that he bought culture, like Gary Neville saying he bought culture to the club, bought soul to the club, which I didn't see it lah. Basically, so I don't know
This is
whether you,
just that's just
yeah,
that's just nonsense lah. Basically,
yeah.
let's just say it as it is.
And
It's just
and I
mates. They call it mates rates.
yeah yeah. So I
Basically,
think
I
it's
rate you because you're my mate.
yeah, because modern football, I think this how it's run. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
like there's structure, there's direction. It's not a one man's vision anymore, like Arsene Wenger or Sir
yeah,
Alex.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
so Arsenal and Man U have suffered with that of like one man's vision of the club, and after that man
yeah.
leaves, it crumbles down. So this how so I feel Man United are in the right direction, and if
They
everything
are.
goes well, I think they'll be back lah. Yeah,
That's the thing. The thing is, okay. Here's the thing. Like even yeah, I'm looking at Arsenal as well, right? I don't think that Arsenal has ever done like a football appointment. Don't you think so? Like a put in a structure and create a football development what they call department. You get
yeah,
me? Like I'm
never.
not sure.
It was
No,
only
right?
done. No, it was only done right after Wenger left. So Unai Emery is like I don't know, try it. How do you say it? Like hit and miss.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically based on luck. So if it happens, so basically it turned out bad lah for Unai Emery, and I
Mm,
think that Arsenal board, the whole board understood there's rebuilding that is needed in terms of
yeah,
technical side, footballing side, culture, mindset, and everything else. So to answer your
yeah.
question, there hasn't been that thing for Arsenal as like Menu. So as is,
And
it has
then
always been
yeah,
Arsene Wenger. Yeah,
and that's the thing about all these clubs, right? These top clubs. Like, come on, like I'm talking about Arsenal, man. Like, it's been around for the longest time, has been at the top for the longest time as well. Obviously, like Wenger, he sat on his seat for he warmed his seat lah until his chair also like broken already. Then he extended his
yeah.
stay
Until it
there.
toxic
Then like
became toxic.
became toxic and like overextended his stay and until it became until it became like Arsenal needed like another rebuild. And then so
Yeah.
I just don't understand like why would clubs take a long time to actually, I mean, clubs that actually have money. I'm talking about, I don't look at Arsenal as a team like Leicester or a team like Watford or like a Brighton or what. I look at Arsenal as a team that has money and I'm sure they can invest. Why do they take a
Yeah.
long time to actually put in like structure and properly develop a footballing department and all that? Like even after, I mean, like if you look at it, right, even after Wenger left, it's still a bit like shady,
Yeah.
don't you think so? Like even with the Arteta appointment, I mean, it's good. Obviously, like like what we say, like Arteta has been a player. Obviously, he loves the club, so that is given.
Mm,
But that's like, what is the plan? For the club to compete at the highest level. So that's my
mm.
real thingy with clubs like United and Arsenal and yeah. So like, why is it an issue to actually put an investment on a proper structure? What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
No, just saying like how all these clubs like they take a long time to come with a structure. And
Mm,
even after Wenger left, right? Like how Arteta's appointment, and I understand, like the Emery and now Arteta and all that. You
yeah.
feel like even Arteta is like it gets like a bit like, man, like it's taking a long time.
Yeah.
And although I know that you are Arteta, I know you Arteta in, bro.
Arteta on the
This
fence.
Arteta on the
Neither
fence.
in,
That's a new one.
neither in, neither or out.
Neither
Yeah.
in, yeah. So that's the thing. Like, why, why, why won't clubs like Arsenal, do the right thing,
Yeah.
like
I
to put on a
think
proper structure and all that?
probably they don't understand the magnitude of a person inside, and then they didn't expect the void they will leave as well. uh
Mm,
Obviously, the if the person is there too long, uh you know
yeah,
um if they leave, there's a sense of foundational imbalance, I believe. I mean, I don't know whether should I bring the church thingy or not. I mean, lah, in any organizational thing, right? If you have like a long like a person staying at the top for so long and then they left, right?
mm,
It's like the soul of the club left as well, you know. So I think that's the reason it collapsed. And I also don't understand why they didn't even these guys are being paid well, and then these guys are be like one of the top organizations in the world, like Man United. Their
yeah,
structure should be solid and everything else.
yeah,
And how come they didn't see it coming, that kind of thing? That's my
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah,
So because you're being paid millions to see all this,
yeah.
see
It's a lot
being
of money.
proactive rather than reactive, but
Yeah.
whatever that is happening is reactive. So I to be honest, I also don't understand this concept, but I'm glad. I don't know. I'm being biased or not, but I think Arsenal saw it earlier than Manchester United. What do you think? Because uh, that's what I
I
feel.
tell
Because
you, if I think there's not, okay. To be honest, right? I don't think the Glazers. I don't think the Glazers still seeing it. like I even with the appointment of Ralph, right? There's not a structure yet.
yeah,
You've just appointed the right person. I hope it's the
yeah,
right person. I mean, he's definitely the correct decision, I would say, but there's there is no structure yet, so he has to come in and put in the structure. And I don't think the Glazers are the kind like, oh, what is the structure of the football club now? I don't think they
yeah.
care. They care about like making monies and
Business.
like where we're gonna let's increase our clicks, on social media, and let's get the next sponsor, and
Yeah.
it's just getting the top four, and they don't have to win. They don't have to win a tournament or what. You just
Mm,
have to be consistent You just win for the next 10, 11 games, and then if you lose here and there, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't. You don't have to like have an ambition to win something. With your question saying like Arsenal saw it earlier, it's a no-brainer, man. Obviously, Arsenal. I think with Arsenal, right? I get the project now. They are trying to do like a youth project. They are bringing in Smith Rowe, Tierney, and Saka. The Lokonga, uh,
yeah,
Tavares, and all these guys. Um, but the thing is, there must always be a timeline. The thing with
yeah,
youth is right. The thing with youth, when you meddle with youth and all that, it's either you're going to develop them and then you're going to sell them. Like they
yeah.
become so good, they become so good at a level, and then you tell them like, hey, you know what? I'm going to sell you, and then I'll make
Mm,
money, and then I'm going to buy the best players. Right? It's basically the business model of like clubs like Dortmund and the Leipzig
yeah.
and Ralph Rangnick is actually a master of that.
Ajax.
He's like a master. Yeah, Ajax, correct. He's actually one
Mm,
of the he's one of them guys like who will actually he creates the kind of business model where he develops these young talents and then he sells them off, make money, and then keep bringing good infrastructure and all that.
mm.
So I just want to know, like, for Arteta, like, what's the plan? Does he plan to win trophies with these players? Like, what's the plan?
I think.
I mean,
Uh, yeah. With Arteta, I think we already won a trophy. uh, I mean,
yeah.
the,
Well, that's that is
anyways,
that is
the
before
plan is.
Aubameyang, got before his hairline was compromised.
Anyways,
But anyway,
from what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hearing, or
yeah,
not what I'm hearing, what I've seen interviews and all, what Edu addressed, he explained it pretty well. I think the
yeah.
project youth is probably 1 or 2 years, and then he said, right, you cannot address. We are not Chelsea, we are not Man City that we can address every position in one window. So,
That's
but
true.
at the same time, we want to address every position in one window as well. You know, so
Mm, mm, mm.
the only thing we can do is go for cheaper alternative
Mm, 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 mm.
and high ceiling. They call it high ceiling talent ID, and then go it for the cheaper lah,
Ooh.
which is the best way to look at it is look at youth. But the players that they brought in, right? The players that Arteta brought in,
Mm.
although they call it like Project Youth, right?
Yeah,
Um, most of them, like I think not most of them, all of them has a significant amount of first team under their belt, first team appearances. You know, it's not like I'm buying you from under 23 and you come play for us in our first team. It's not like that. It's
mm.
Aaron Ramsdale is for 23 years old or 22 years old. He has played for two Premier League clubs, 38 games, and
That's true. That's
Tomiyasu is
true.
from Bologna. Lokonga is Anderlecht's captain. And then who else?
That's
Ben White.
true.
So it's basically that's the structure. So he said, like, this part of the window is that plan. Probably the next window could be a marquee signing, you know, like 60 million, 70 million uh,
Yeah,
pound players. So I
yeah.
think the plan
Something
for this
something
youth,
interesting. Yeah,
yeah,
something interesting I saw like today. Like Fabrizio was saying like Arsenal is looking to sign a striker in January
mm,
2022.
yeah.
Who do you think that would be?
Wow. The rumors that are going up, that was going out for the past few weeks, but it has died down. It seems is Vlahovic lah from Fiorentina.
Oh,
Vlahovic,
Vlahovic,
Dusan
right?
Yeah, Vlahovic from Fiorentina lah.
Baller, baller. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I like Arteta because like he's definitely like at that one point where everyone was comparing Arteta and Ole, and I think Ian
Arteta,
Wright was
Ole,
saying
Lampard.
like, yeah, and then yeah, correct, Lampard, and then Lampard got busted, and then he chow already, and it was Ole and Arteta. And then Arteta at one point was doing so badly, and then
Yeah,
Ian Wright was getting a lot of stick for it. He was saying like, if Arteta walks into United to the United squad right now, he will make them
yeah,
be Premier League winners or something like that. And so that was really fun. I think he was really embarrassed after that for saying whatever he said.
y-
And then like
yeah,
how like right now, like Arteta, he's like, I know he lost to Liverpool, but I just feel it's just like a matter of time that he could
yeah.
actually be consistent. Yeah, he should just start winning all the normal, the
Winnable games,
usual.
you know.
Yeah, I do rate Arteta, but I just want to know, like, if, like, what we were talking earlier, like, is there a timeline for him to start be competing with the likes of City and those kind of
Mm,
things? Like, so maybe like you said, like, if with a marquee signing, you know, um,
yeah,
yeah, maybe they can compete. Amar was saying, Smith Rowe will be the next Arshavin.
yeah.
Can't
I
lie,
think
man.
so.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Speedster is the
You
next.
think?
I mean, Ashavin is whether you
Bro,
want to see him as a flop or as this one lah. The style of play, the style of play.
hey, Andres Arshavin, know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
the thing about Arshavin, right, is like, you see, I rate a few footballers from Arsenal, the Henrys, the Alexander Lab, Rosiski and all that. But Arshavin is that guy where if you look at him, you'll be like, this guy looks like Ed Sheeran, and he doesn't look like he he doesn't look like he could kick a ball, right?
Yeah,
And then when he bust, I think it was Liverpool, right? Was it?
yeah.
Then
That was his
everyone's
first.
like, "Oh man, wait a minute, this guy is something else." Uh, no, I mean, my point of view, I don't think Smith Rowe he's that kind. The Arshavin kind of esque, Arshavin kind
Yeah,
of what they call mold, they would
Ashavin
say,
is
right?
more like half Alexis Sanchez, I would say.
Yeah, yeah,
Like a
yeah,
little bit. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Arshavin is the guy where he will surprise you every match.
Mm,
Like although you know that he's that good, but what I think is like he surprises me, like that with his tech, right? Like the way he curls the ball in, like
yeah,
controls the ball and all that. So those kind of then his shots are like strong and
yeah,
fast, and his positioning and all that, and he's actually fast. He's actually fast. Like he's
yeah.
actually quite fast. He's not like the sprinter, like what's his name, Walcott kind of,
Mm,
fast,
mm, mm, mm.
but he is there. He's definitely one of the best. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised when he played against Chelsea, last year when we beat them 3-1. So that's when Arteta said, Arteta picked Emil Smith Rowe to make a debut. Because before that, I saw him play under Emery. I
yeah,
was a bit like, maybe he's not ready yet,
mm,
because the difference between under 23 and senior team. Uh, like you will know that there's a difference of technical ability, differences of the
yeah.
everything like their footballing. But when I saw him play against Chelsea, right? Wow, I think like wow. That's why Arteta is the manager. I'm not lah. So yeah, I was a bit surprised by his improvement because under Emery, he was like this under 23-year-old player, like it's not up to that level yet,
Yeah,
but he has been, yeah, solid lah, solid. Emil Smith Rowe.
he reminds me of he really reminds me of what's his name, he reminds me of like a um like one of those midfielders where Spanish midfielders, you get me?
Mm-mm-mm.
Like have
Iniesta,
the
not Iniesta. No, not in the start.
Yes,
Don't
no,
think so
bro.
already.
That's a bit. That's a bit too high. No, I think like he when he plays, right, like I feel like he doesn't watch English football to inspire
Yeah.
himself. I feel like he's the kind that watches like Spanish football, or like French football, because the way he plays, it's like a different kind of mold. Like he
Yeah.
carries the ball, like he drives the ball, and he's actually surprisingly fast as well,
Mm.
right? Like he's one of like he does remind me a bit of what I mean, a bit of like Sunderland, like without the like
Sharp turning.
the yeah. uh yeah, like because I think he doesn't touch the ball a lot, but he's more of like a direct player, like Smith Rowe, right? Like he gets the ball, then
Yeah.
he goes up, he drives to the front, he doesn't waste time. But if
Yeah.
he changes a bit, like he slows down the game, and then he controls the ball a little bit, and then look up, above his shoulder, like look up and pass and this and that. And he does like that, then he will naturally be like a David Silva. You get me?
Yeah.
Like
True.
those kind of player, because I think he's the kind of player where you put him in any part of the field,
Mm.
like he can do wonders. So I rate him a lot. I rate Smith Rowe. Like I think
I
he's like
think
the best.
I think it's a bit of Fabregas as well in terms of
Yeah,
ball carrying. And
yeah. I was gonna say that.
Fabregas
Yeah,
before he left to Barcelona, right? He reduced his ball carrying thing. But when he first
yeah,
joined Arsenal, right, when I start watching him,
yep.
when he first broke into the team, he carries the ball. Uh, Not much of. I mean, not to say that the creativity wasn't there. The creativity was there, but he
Yeah.
carries the ball uh, a lot. So I've seen that side of Emil Smith Rowe, but I don't think so. He'll be that Fabregas kind of pass. Between the lines, split the
No.
defense. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
be up there, but we have Odegaard lah. So I don't. He'll be more of like this goal scoring midfielder, because I don't think so. We have that kind of midfielder since see, I also don't remember. It's either our wingers or strikers are scoring. Our midfielders are, yeah,
you
Ramsey.
you guys
Yes,
are
it's Ramsey. Ramsey.
you
Ramsey
guys are
is a goal scoring.
usually you guys are usually very good with passing.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the Arsenal that I know before,
Mm.
I think not sure during the Emery's time, but during the Wenger's time, like when Wenger's prime time, like yo, like Arsenal
Yeah.
was doing the bits, man. Like they were bossing the midfield. Because I mean, if you remember, like United, when we play fast attack football. Like
Yeah.
we play the counter attack, and we build from the back really fast. And
Yeah.
because of Giggs and Beckham and Cristiano, Rooney, so it's very fast. So whenever we play against you guys, it's always havoc. It's always like
Yeah.
we try to drive the ball, and then we get blocked by Vieira halfway.
Mm-hmm.
There's always like an intercept. You guys are like good interceptors, because you boss the midfield, and your passing and all that. It's like
Yeah.
everything is like cohesive and all that. So like I can see that right now. I see that right now with Smith Rowe, like the way he drives the ball, and the way he makes that intelligent pass and all that. It makes sense. It's like those
Yeah.
passes and those thing. It's like very purposeful. It's not like a pass that he make because he wants to show like he could do a one touch pass. You
Yeah.
get me? Like he's doing it with purpose. So I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this guy is, if he's coached properly, and he's given a timeline, like a someone with like a manager. I'm not sure about Arteta. I don't know what is Arteta telling like a Smith Rowe and all that. It's working so far, but there has to be like a timeline for Smith Rowe. Like yo, like um, this next 1 year is your year, and I see you to be like the next Ronaldo. Fabregas or the next, you know, guy to be the anchor and to
Mm.
hold the strings, and work on your conditioning, your physical conditioning, work on your strength, work on your fitness, so that you can be consistent. Because some of these guys, when they are very like technical and all that, they get they get injured like very
Yeah.
regularly, and that's the thing. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, but I like about Smith Rowe. He's I remember Madison was telling like there's a repetitive uh, analyst that will sit with him to see where the ball falls when it comes from
Mm,
when he cuts back. And I'm quite surprised by Smith Rowe like really reading that part,
mm, mm,
especially
mm,
uh, during Spurs goal, and then
mm, mm,
against Leicester one, and then last week against Liverpool he almost did it, but Fabinho was there lah. So Fabinho
mm,
kind of read it before he could read it. So that's what I'm surprised by Emil Smith Rowe's maturity to even understand where the ball's gonna fall, and then right place at
mm.
the right time. I'm just gonna uh, score. So that's another aspect of the game that I seen from him lah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's on Smith Rowe, man. Yeah. So, but overall, where do you think Arsenal will finish this season?
Um, I don't want to say one game at a time, but uh, I don't want to be reactionary towards the 4-0 defeat because I feel it's just a blip. To explain the game,
A blip.
I feel we were a bit.
Okay.
You want me to explain later or now?
Sorry, what? You want
Oh,
to
to explain
explain?
the Liverpool game,
Sure,
right?
sure.
uh we were a bit naive,
Go for it.
like we were we were I mean we showed that we were still young in terms of managers and players, because if you
Yeah.
see, I mean, Liverpool fans were saying that what Arteta, when he fought with Klopp, you erupted the whole Anfield, awakened the giant, all that kind of crap lah, but not really. We After 1-0 we were actually in the game actually. It
Mm,
was
mm,
still
mm,
flat
mm.
after 1-0, I feel lah. So, but what I would have
Yeah.
expected from Arteta is to tell the players that these guys are not Leicester, these guys are
Mm,
not Watford, these guys are not Spurs. Sorry to say,
mm,
to for them to come out in the second half to play the same way. Because if you see, Thiago was making a lot of mistake, and we were pressing. Lacazette was pressing. Saka was coming inside and
that's
pressing
true.
them. So
Yeah.
they were losing at their losing the balls, the balls in their own half for quite a number of time. But second half it came, we remained in the same style of play, but Liverpool pushed up another gear, and then that's how obviously the second goal. Second goal's mistake, and then the moment Liverpool score second, I know already, because it's gonna be trashing, because Arsenal going to be chasing the game.
Mm,
We were
mm,
not going
mm.
to sit back and just
Yeah.
defend after 2-0.
It's tough.
So,
It's tough to say. I think, I mean, to be fair, I think Arteta prepared well. I think he
yeah,
thought that he could go toe to toe.
yeah.
I think, and we could see that in the first 10 minutes. He did his thing with Klopp, and he told Klopp to just go and f off or those kind of thing. I could
I
hear
thought,
it,
okay,
because
there's the rivalry beginning of rivalry of
that
many
that
years.
was that was entertaining. Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
how it should be. Um, but Arteta was jumping here and there, man. It was quite funny
yeah,
actually. I was actually laughing, and then I mean, like, my wife, I mean, Sheila was also with me. Then she was also laughing. We were watching the game, right? Then it was quite hilarious. But we live for these moments in football.
yeah,
But to be fair, I thought he prepared well.
yeah,
I think I think it's just that was too much for you guys.
Sorry.
Liverpool was too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Was
yeah.
they
Liverpool
overwhelmed you
respected
guys?
us too
Yeah,
much. I wish Liverpool treated us like Aston Villa last season or West Ham. I think they lost to West Ham because they were complacent and they were well. Liverpool
yeah.
were well prepared as well. And sorry to answer your question, I think will finish top four lah because of uh I think because of the one thing is the European football aspect. Another thing is I didn't expect us to be in this position like two
Sorry,
points
you were
off
saying
top.
like European football. What do you mean by that?
We don't have any European football for this
Oh, okay,
season.
okay, okay. So
Yeah,
less injury and all that.
less injuries, more time. Not
Mm.
sure about more match sharpness because uh, some I follow this guy, this doctor. He said the more match you played, the more match you play, the more sharp you get.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but
that's true.
increases the chances of injuries. So
Yeah,
and also I heard from I think Rio Ferdinand or Jamie Carragher.
yeah,
It's like you don't need to prepare for like there's different. I mean, you don't need to prepare so much in terms of tactical aspect of the game. Because
yeah.
European games is different than the Premier League, and then you have to prepare. So that is out of the window already. So I think
Mm,
I'm quite surprised that we are in this at this level. I mean,
mm,
Wenger during the Wenger days, we always get battered by all the big teams and still end up top four. So I think
mm,
that would be the case, like I feel we could just nick it the top four behind Man United
mm.
lah. Because Man United now they are rebuilding, I guess. Man United and Tottenham. Yeah, top four, bro. My answer.
Top four it is. um, Let me see. Amar he's asking like Arsenal has more period of time to prepare for FA Cup. Um, I think you guys can do something in the FA Cup. Like
Yeah.
I think that's like the best way for Arteta is like to show that hey, this is his tournament.
Mm. This is
FA
Arsenal's
Cup.
tournament.
Yeah, FA Cup is the Arsenal's tournament, man. Like um it is tough to say because like if I was Arteta and I'm not sure about being an Arsenal fan, like I'm not sure like if FA Cup is like very good for you guys. But I think for Arteta, I think I should go for it for go for FA Cup, man. Like
Mm.
are you guys still in Carling Cup, League Cup,
Yeah, we're still in Carabao. I think the next game we
Carabao?
are
Yeah,
playing. Wait, who are playing against? Huh?
this week.
Carabao Cup. We are playing against Sunderland. Yes, Sunderland.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's quarterfinal. Quarterfinal. Yeah.
let's go. It's hard. That's hard. Sunderland is. Did you watch the what they call um that Netflix documentary series on Sunderland? You should go and
No.
watch. Yeah, Sunderland is it's like Newcastle, bro. They are quite religious with their
Mm.
devotion to the club. I mean the fans. They are a big club, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, they play aggressive football. Like they're actually good. Sunderland. It's just that they just need the players go they get injured frequently, yeah, because of the way they play. But
Yeah.
then again, but yeah, Arsenal, if you guys have like start to consistently beat some of these clubs, right, some of these teams, I could see that Arsenal can go, they can
Yeah.
actually the confidence will rise for Premier League because they are doing well in the FA Cups and the Carabao Cups, you get
Yeah.
me. Then when they come to the Premier League, they'll have this confidence where
Yeah.
like tomorrow, I think you guys are playing against Newcastle, right? So like when you guys play against Newcastle, you have that thing where, oh, we can prepare for this. Like I
Yeah.
think we are better. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, like if you're watching right now, do subscribe like, comment, and share this channel, this video. Turn on your notifications bell, and do comment, right? We are still a new channel, and so really thank your support by sharing and liking, and just bringing the interactions in the comment. Yeah, so thank you guys. um so if you're wondering who's with me, he's my guy here, Jasmine is with me on the stream. And do follow him on Twitter, right? Where can they find you on Twitter, right, Jasmine?
Yeah, my Twitter handle is there as my name, but I think I cannot. Can you? I don't know. I can't see. Paul the
Yeah, I can see
Jasmine.
it now. I think I need to like hide the comment.
Yeah,
Then
there it is.
yeah. Yeah. So guys, I mean, like, if you're wondering where to find us and where to interact with us, you know, you guys can always catch us on not, I mean, on YouTube, obviously, when we do our podcast and that, but also on Twitter, right, where all the unimportant stuff in life happens, which is Twitter, right? It's not just banter, but there are things happening there that
Abuse.
are beyond banter, man. It's like borderline, war.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're so happy to be here and to be chatting about football with
Yep. Yep.
you, Jasmine. Yeah. So what
My
else? What else?
pleasure.
What else? What else we're going to touch on today? Um, you guys are playing Newcastle tomorrow. Is
Yep.
Eddie House still positive COVID? Is he still
Uh,
away or
no, he'll be in charge. For the match. Yeah.
nice?
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph will be in charge of against Arsenal as well. First match against Arsenal. What do you think
That's
of
right.
this? How they going? Do you think it'll be immediate impact or
Sorry, what for Eddie Howe?
no for Ralph Ragnick? Because his first match is against Arsenal.
That's right. That's right. So the news is basically Rangnick is in the process of doing up his visa and work permit and all that. And so basically, Lokomotiv Moscow have agreed to let him go. So apparently,
Yeah.
like Ralph is actually like a football consultant. He has his own company and all that. So they outsource him to be like to offer consultancy to this Russian club. And so
Mm.
now with United, I think he's in the process to just transfer all those work permit stuff and all that. So he will not be in charge for Chelsea. He will be in charge for Arsenal. Um, honestly,
Let's
I
go.
yeah, but honestly though, like, I don't think there's going to be anything major. Like it'll still be the same United, like because it's just a few days, him just arriving. I
Yeah.
mean, talking about Ralph, we've been talking about Ralph ever since we came on the stream, right? Like Rangnick and Ralph Rangnick and all that. I just feel like Rangnick is like long term kind of guy. I
Mm.
mean, you could see some changes after like 3 games, maybe. You could see that. You could see that something. But so it's also like it's also like it's about the players. I feel the players have to step up and say, hey, you know what? Um, our best friend Solskjaer is gone. You know, so it's time. It's time to play football, guys. And we are playing against Arsenal. So
Mm.
I really think Arsenal will come. I mean, you guys will, go toe to toe with us
Yeah.
with us.
But my question is right. Seeing Tuchel and Klopp does the pressing and all, like how the way they play was inspired by
Yeah.
Ralph Ragnick. So, my question is, which player do you think has that capability right now in this squad? Because I know in the next 2 or 3 years we are not going to see the same players. You're not going to see probably, I don't know. We're not going to see probably Harry Maguire or Pogba or
Mm.
Ronaldo. But who
Yeah.
do you think right now in this current setup is capable of doing that? That like not implementing that, like, uh what do you say, like, be able to execute this Gurgen pressing? That's my question to you.
Yeah, so you agree with me, right? It's really about the players. They need to absorb the idea and process it. So I think the player that can, honestly, I feel Van de Beek, um, and Fred. Uh, I think we have seen glimpses of them,
Mm.
doing bits. But in terms of attacking, oh,
Fahmi is here.
Fami is here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo,
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, long time
Long
coming, man.
overdue.
long time, man.
How
It's been a
are
year,
you?
Yeah.
man. It's been a year. It's time, it's about
No,
time.
it's already 5:55. Sorry, man.
It's all right, man. No, we were just talking
Some.
about how Ralph Rangnick is going to be in charge for United versus Arsenal, and then Jasmine was asking like how um which player which player will be able to really absorb what Rangnick is about to do, like on the Gegen pressing and all that. Yeah, what do you think, Pami?
Oh, you're asking a question. Is it? Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
question.
Um,
which player? I would say, right? Um, I would
quite a
say
number
it's
I have to think
honestly. I,
first.
I think Bruno. Sorry.
No, that's a quite a tough question. I have to really think. But I can see a few that cannot go in into that system unless if he can change them into one of those type of players, like
Yeah.
AWB. I think it's a goner lah. AWB, and then because I mean you know he's he has space, he has fitness, but he lacks the technicalities of a footballer. Because if you know
He's
Ragnick
not a
teams,
footballer, basically.
he 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 plays football like he's wearing yellow boots. You know, he's like
Timberland
dragging.
boots.
Yeah, he's like
Skims.
dragging his feet. He's like dragging his feet. He's doing break dance and all that. But but if Rani can change him, you know, then he's actually a magician lah. You see lah.
That'll be
You see
sick.
now lah.
If
That be sick.
if you see one Bisaka playing like attacking football, like going crazy and all that, I really have to tell you that this
Yeah,
Ralph guy is a god.
yeah. It's not just attacking football. It's for this type of people like Klopp, like your Klopp, Pep, Tuchel, and Ragnick, Raf. So every player has to be comfortable as a midfielder first. Midfielder, you
Mm,
are comfortable with the ball. You can turn. You can play the
yeah,
1-2s. You can press resistance. You say it right. So
yeah,
it has to be all that, like your Alonso's, like your Chilwell, uh,
Chile,
siapa
yeah,
tu? Who's the guy? Reece James,
Reece
Mhm.
James, Trent,
Cancelo.
Cancelo, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, all this stuff. Like Trent, Robertson.
yeah.
Yeah, these people have to be comfortable on the ball. That's the first prerequisite, lah, I think. So AWB is not comfortable on the ball at all.
Mm.
You know, like
yeah.
Shaw for me, I think he is comfortable, but you saw, right? You saw the Ragnick video on Luke Shaw, right?
Oh man, brutal. Did you see?
I didn't see.
That
Oh,
one,
brutal, bro.
that one totally out of it. I mean, that one totally check out. Okay, Shaw, you're done now, basically, unless if you can cut down your weight. I think.
Did you watch that, Jasmine? Did you watch the
No,
clip?
I didn't watch. I didn't watch that
I'll
video.
I'll I'll
Was it in the
I'll, I'll
coach's
run the
voice?
clip. No, it's I don't know where. I think it's like going around in Twitter. It's an old clip, by the way.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically, Rangnick came on and he said like, you know what? United could do with some left backs. Then
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
mentioned Luke Shaw. Then he said actually Luke Shaw is not United level. Wow. I'm like, these guys, these United fans, right? They were gassing about Luke Shaw, man. Like yeah, still they still do lah. Even like Mark Goldbridge and all that. They really rate to Luke Shaw. I personally I like Luke Shaw, but I think they overhype him lah. Like it's just
because
weird how they talk about
because
him.
of the he had a 3 month spell where
Yeah,
he was quite good, 3 month spell out of 7 years at United, that 3 month
yeah,
spell, and then it continues into the Euro, right? It continues
Yeah.
into the Euro,
yeah,
and then somehow Roberto Carlos also big him up,
dude,
you know that, right?
over
So
lah.
yeah, so like over lah bro. Then dia pun jadi shock lah kan. So yeah, but kesian juga lah. I mean, Shaw he has no rest lah. Basically,
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
hasn't time to actually rest because Ole keeps on playing him all the time. Even in the Euros, Southgate plays in every game. All those
yeah.
things. So when you play a lot of games, you're bound to catch you lah. You know.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's right. Yeah, I think for the Arsenal game, right? I mean, going back to the game part, right? Like I was just telling Jasmine that I think the players will need time to absorb what
Of course,
Rangnick
of
is going to
course,
do.
of course,
Yeah,
of
it's
course.
going to. I think by the time even the first game, Arsenal, he'll be in charge. Apparently, Rangnick will be in charge of the Arsenal game.
Mm.
But I think like even in that game, it's still Ole ball, bro, or Carrick ball. It's still gonna be too
Um,
early for. I'm not sure. What do you think?
I mean, looking at Klopp, looking at Tuchel when they first came in during their first 2 weeks, you can already see the change. You know,
Uh,
so I'm expecting the
yeah,
same thing with Ragnick,
yeah, expecting the
but
same
Hmm.
for
thing. Yeah,
them
yeah,
to actually absorb everything is going to take some time lah, obviously.
hmm,
And then he also
hmm.
needs to know the players and etc. For me, versus Arsenal, I don't care if we, yeah, of course I care if we win, but if we lose also, what can you do? Because this guy just came.
Yeah,
I just want to see good. I just want to see they play good football lah. That's it lah.
yeah.
I just want to see some patterns, all those things, so that I know, okay, this is going somewhere lah. Because I still think Arsenal is going to win.
Really,
Yeah, if if
bro.
Maguire plays lah, if Maguire plays, I do still think that they're going to win because Arsenal has more quality than Villarreal. Villarreal almost Villarreal the other day had they can actually score like 4 5 goals. You remember or not?
That's
De
true.
Gea
That's
made
true.
tremendous save. De Gea made like outstanding saves. Crazy man. So
Yeah,
yeah, so that's my ni lah, my observation lah. I think so lah.
yeah.
You're going to
No,
see
I
that.
mean like, Jasmine, what do you think? Like because Fami just made a statement that he said Arsenal will still win, bro. But that will be crazy. I mean, you know how the
But
fan base is, right?
Yeah.
like Jasmine, obviously lah, you akan rasa, you would think like, oh, 3 points, 3 point easy because Oli was here, but now he's not here. So I don't know what you think now. You must be quite confident also lah because Arsenal has been on a quite a great run lah up until
Hmm.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
But
okay, run. Yeah,
Liverpool is actually a different kettle of fish altogether.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
But I feel because usually it's like the new manager gas thing, for players.
yeah, yeah.
So
The
they might
bounce.
turn up as a different beast. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's my thinking
maybe,
right now. So
maybe,
because
yeah.
because new manager, someone is not like a normal rookie like Ole, like this guy has seen it and done it everything, and it's like the master of the game. So yeah, I'm not confident going to that game lah. Yeah, but we'll see how Arsenal respond to Newcastle first before even thinking about man. If let's say if we draw against Newcastle, then we will struggle against United. That's what I
You guys
meant.
playing at Emirates, right?
Yeah, Newcastle against in Emirates. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I forgot the game is at Old Trafford, United Arsenal. Yeah.
yeah. United Arsenal is at Old Trafford.
There's going to be a new manager bounce a bit lah.
Yeah.
See how
Confirm.
Arteta copes. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
one
think
of the
players
things
like Fred, Van de Beek, all these
Van de
guys
Beek,
will
yeah.
up one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, upgrade, bro.
Sancho
You'll see
also.
the
Sancho also,
truth.
I'm expecting him to like probably up his game also lah.
You'll see the truth, bro. You'll see the
Yeah.
truth soon. Actually, the truth is, it's actually can work. It might be a not so good thing for some players. The like certain players are. I even think like players like macam like Bruno, right? We all think that Bruno is that guy, right? Doing all the bits, working all the through pass, but who knows, right? He might struggle. I'm just
Mm.
saying, like it's tough. It's tough to say, but um like players like Van der Beek and all that they know. I mean, they I mean, if you go back to AX, the way they train in AX is they really make you flexible, meaning the ability like you are able to understand strategies and intricacies and process that in a very very flexible way. So apparently AX they do that kind of training, they drill you in that way. But for Bruno, I just read this somewhere recently. So I like Bruno. Obviously he's like the only person who creates lah because of Ole. But apparently Bruno has been playing like that all his life. Like ever since he was in like Italian league and all that, like people have been following him right for a while. They say right there is no changes to Bruno's game. So I was just
Mm.
wondering for a player like him who has not changed and all that, if he's going to change now, right, under
Right.
Rangnick, it might
It's a bit too
affect
late.
him.
It's a bit too late. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I'm
Mm.
wondering. Like, it might be
Mm.
a bit too late for Bruno. Like, yo, man, Bruno will be like, dude, I can't cope with this. Because I
Yeah.
have to change. I have to change my game now. I have to, but who knows, because um, this journalist called Honigstein, Honigstein, Raphael
Mm.
Honigstein, is from the Athletic as
Mm.
well. And then he was saying like, um, Rangnick is not that guy anymore. Like the strict, like very very strict, like a brutal
Mm.
dictatorship kind of guy.
It's like
He
he's
has
like Hitler. As I said.
yeah, he used to be that Hitler guy.
Mm.
Hitler, oh no. But he has become like a father figure right now. That means he's more he empathizes the players and all that lah. So that's what I've been hearing. So he has that man manager kind of role as well right now. So it's quite exciting lah. So it's quite exciting. But I still
Mm.
feel Arsenal. I think we might draw with Arsenal. I think it might be like a 1-1 game. And Sancho, yeah, Amar is talking about Sancho. Yeah, I just want to know, like Jasmine, like, do you think Sancho was a flop?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. I was thinking he was gonna be like, like Joan Sebastian Veron that type. Like wow, finally he's here. Some player. Then he's gonna flop. So yeah. But I
But
don't know what
Sancho,
Ralph might bring to the table for him lah. Sorry.
Sancho, uh, he's not been playing, and then he's
Yeah.
been playing out of position, and then
yeah,
Sancho plays at a certain way. In a certain way, he needs people around him. He needs
Mm.
people close to him. He needs
mm,
to bounce the ball, all those sort. And United
yeah,
plays before
Mm.
this under Ole, long ball. So it doesn't suit his his
Style of.
style. Yeah, style. So that's why I'm so happy. Actually, I'm so excited about this draft because I'm not excited about these 6 months. I'm excited about the next 2 years after the
yeah,
after the 6 months because he there's one report saying that United offered him first was 6 months interim manager. He rejected it. So and then they came back to offer him 6 months plus the 2 years lah because there's one time where he got offered somewhere. He got offered, I think, was it Arsenal or Chelsea? He
Chelsea.
told, he told is it Chelsea? And
Chelsea.
then he
Chelsea.
told them
Before
that
after Lampard. Sorry.
he told them that if you only take me for the manager role, you're only getting half of me.
that's
So
right.
something like that. So he is actually he doesn't. It's not that to say he doesn't want to do coaching, but that is not what he aspire nowadays, because most of his jobs he did coaching for like 1 year, and then he moves up into a director of football type of thing, and then even on at Lokomotiv Moscow, right? Before, I mean, currently now
Yes.
Yeah,
he's as a
Lokomotiv.
he's like a sporting director. So
Yeah.
that's the role that he wants to play at United moving forward lah. Just that for now, 6 months, you just come and stable the ship, put in your what you say, your style of play, your philosophy, etc. And then he will help to get the manager that suit that style as well lah in the summer. And then he will help to restructure everything, meaning to say your recruitment, your
Yeah.
your sports science, your whatever, to suit that, and even your youth, your reserves. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. This is actually a big thing lah for United fan like us. This is actually a big thing lah, because we are actually
Massive.
going down south really, really fast. You know, we are not catching up, because Liverpool, City, and Chelsea are going away. We are moving
Yeah.
away further from them. So when this deal is a big deal, this is a big deal, basically, so that
Yeah.
we're not going to be
If
far.
if it clicks, like if it clicks right, if this works, this could be it, you know. This
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be this could be it. Like this could be the pathway to the glory days lah. I mean, let's not go back to the past lah, because
No, I don't want
United
to go
is
back. I mean, nobody
yeah,
can win the Premier League every year now,
yes, that's right.
because like in EPL, there's three teams now that a lot of people aspire to be, which is Chelsea, City, and Liverpool. The way they play, the way they are structured, and everything. So if you can get into that group, that's already fine. That's already, you're an
Level,
elite
yeah.
club already. And then the title, the trophy will bounce off these four teams. I mean, these three teams, these 4 teams, 5 teams. So nobody can win it every year unless they are really, really exceptional lah. You know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
question. Like, let's say
yeah.
Ralph goes to like DOF, right?
Mm.
If he were to implement the same Guggen pressing, his whole philosophy, right? Who do you think is the suitable candidate for a manager for United?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Suitable. Okay, suitable candidate that we can get, or anybody.
According to Ralph's philosophy,
Yeah,
anybody,
but
anybody,
anybody,
anybody.
whether he's in the job now or whether we can get
Yeah,
him or not, anybody.
anybody. It's not like the one that is rumored to come, but anybody.
Okay. I can really see Nigel, sir.
Mm,
Nagelsmann.
Yeah,
Nagelsmann.
yeah. He is from Hoffenheim. He is from RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
Both clubs, he came after Ragnick went off, which is after Raf already put in all the fundamentals, all the groundwork, and then he came in. So I think he the best candidate is him, but I don't think he will come now because he's at Bayern already. So actually,
Yeah.
Bayern is his dream club.
That's
So
true. Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
going
Apparently,
anytime soon.
apparently, like he sleeps with a Bayern Munich, what they call blanket, something like that. For real, for real. These are crazy ass guys, man. Like, but
Nerds.
anyway, yeah, like he
Mm.
grew up when he was small. Obviously, he had like this blanket, Bayern Munich blanket, that he sleep with. So like in his initiation, when he came back to Bayern Munich recently as a manager, so in that video they actually give him a gift, a Bayern Munich blanket to him. Then he's like so happy, like a small kid, like, yay,
Right.
I got a new blanket, Bayern Munich. But I mean, like that's I agree with Fami. Like I think Nagelsmann would be the
Mm,
um the guy who can, if you're talking about like to implement that. However, I think, like I said, right, like I think I like Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag can work with what they call Rangnick. It's different philosophy though, because Ten Hag is more of a he's more of a possession base and attacking
Yeah,
football, still
he's not
champagne
that.
football.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not that high pressing.
not high pressing. Yeah,
Yeah, he's not that high pressing. That's
yeah,
my
still
issue because
positional base.
okay, Nagelsmann is the best candidate, but I don't think we can get. But the only one that I think we can get that I think can really implement that is Pochettino. You know,
Oh,
because
okay,
Pochettino plays that high pressing during his
true,
first
true.
time, during his Southampton time. He plays the high pressing. You remember Ricky Lambert?
Yeah,
Mm,
Ricky
yeah,
Lambert
Southampton.
presses like crazy, man. Last time at
mm,
Southampton, gila.
Mm.
He,
mm.
Lalana, and all those guys, So in that sense, yes. But if you get a Pochettino, I think it's a bit underwhelming. Itu saja lah.
What do you think of like Ralph Hansel Hotel? The
Yeah. He
what do you
is
think of
also one
him?
of the. Uh,
Like these guys, rants they all. If you
Hit and
watch their
miss.
stream, right? Yeah, rants
yeah,
and
yeah,
bans. All these guys, they were saying like Rangnick might actually hire Ralph
yeah.
Hansel
I saw
Hotel to him.
I watched their latest to that talk. So they've been talking about the Hasan Hotel thing. Yeah, I can see it lah. I can see it lah. You know, but in terms of tactical nows, but
Mm,
United is a different animal altogether lah. Whether he can take on the pressure or not, because this is a high
yeah,
position lah. Because you have to have two. One is the tactical and one is the mental. Also, you have to have two. You have to balance both lah. Like Ragnik, 60 plus years old, he's seen it all, so I think he can handle that lah. And Rangnick actually, I think if United did not offer him, even though that he said he wanted to manage United, he wanted to go to United because one of his dream, something like that. But
yeah,
if United didn't offer him what he wanted, I think he just binned it. Macam, never mind, you know.
yeah.
So he's very. I want what I want.
That's
You
right.
need to, yeah, you need to do whatever I told you. If not, you're done, basically. So Haselhutel
Yeah,
okay also lah. But
yeah.
down the pecking order lah for Haselhutel.
Yeah, I was just like listening to one of those podcasts. They were saying like it's good to know that Ralph actually rejected the first offer, so that
Yeah,
it
yeah,
it
yeah.
gives like a message to the board that
Betul,
he's not a
betul,
yes man. Like
betul.
he's so desperate to join. Like, oh, you give me
Hmm.
an offer, I will say yes.
Yeah,
He
no, it's not
rejected
like that.
offer.
Hmm.
Then like
Hmm.
United went after him again, and they
And then
revised the
United,
package.
yeah, revise the package, give him 2 years, but 2 years with the 2 year consultancy with a power to actually
Power, yeah,
model the club. So
Yeah.
because United is a yes man club, you have to follow what I say.
yeah.
You see, so it's a bit of a fresh air lah from this United people lah that they accepted this way lah. And then I read about Arnold, Richard Arnold. Richard Arnold is about to take over from Ed Woodward, right? So
Yep.
he from the Athletic, from that guy, from that rough guy. So he said that actually Richard Arnold doesn't want to learn on the job. He doesn't want to be learning on the job, so he rather segregate all the job to other experts. So like
Mm.
football wise, the football technical side of it, he will want to segregate this to rough. So that's why that is Joe. That is our club moving forward now.
Yeah.
So it's a I tak boleh tidur semalam.
Same here, man. I
I
couldn't
cannot
sleep.
sleep. Hmm.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Klopp, right? So I'm not sure if you guys read or you went on Twitter or what before you came on the stream or what. So Klopp apparently is he in his own words, right? Let me just go to
Oh,
uh
I saw it just
the
now.
quote.
Yeah, I saw it
You
just
saw it
now.
just now, right? Let me just say he heard about Klopp coming to not Klopp. What I mean is what they call Ralph coming to um United and all that. I couldn't find the quote. Never mind. Basically, he's saying like, oh, it's an exceptional. He said it's a good coach, a very experienced coach. Then he said like, uh, United will be organized now. Like, bodoh. He's
Did he
taking a
say
piss.
that? I did not hear that. Did he
Yeah,
say that?
yeah. He said like United will be organized,
Oh,
and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
that's
Wow,
a
I'm like, yo.
that's a dig at United, man. Oi.
He said, yeah,
But never
United
mind.
will be organized on the
Never
field.
mind.
Like,
Uh,
wow.
it's the truth though.
No, that's the thing. These guys, this Klopp and Pep, they've been taking a piss on United, man.
Yeah.
All this while for a long time. Right now, the Godfather is in. No, I just want to talk about how like what are Klopp's chances this season. I think we have a Liverpool fan watching right now on the stream. What is Klopp's chances? I mean, generally speaking, like with Pep, so competitive, and then with Chelsea, power, so power gila. Um, and then now with Rangnick coming in, um, do you think Klopp can still keep it up? Because I heard also like the players like Salah and all that, and Mane is gonna be away for 8 games because of the African continent like tournament thing that's gonna happen in January or
Afcon.
February
Nations
somewhere.
Cup, Nations Cup, yeah.
AFCON. Yeah, so apparently like for 8 games they will be away, 8 Premier League games, something like that. They'll be away. So do you think like Liverpool are still favorites for the Premier League championship?
It depends
It's a
on
no for
the
me.
yeah. I'm
Whoa.
also, I'm the same adjustment as well, but it depends on how far Egypt and Senegal is it, or is it Cameroon? Senegal is it?
Senegal.
How far they go into the competition? If they
That's
come out
true.
from the
Mm.
group stage, then I think should be okay lah. Maybe they can miss just for 2 games or 3 games. But if they go at a later stage of the tournament, 8 games, then I think masak juga lah, because Mane and Salah, lah, Mane and Salah.
Yeah.
Liverpool, if Mane
Mm.
and Salah doesn't play, their attacking basically doesn't work that well lah.
Yeah.
Because most of the goal this season is scored by Salah, man. If he
That's
is not in the
correct.
team, you can say like 50% of the goals already out already.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
Yeah. True.
correct. Not? So
But that's the thing.
I think no lah, Liverpool. I think no. But again, if it depends on how far their nations do in the tournament. Uh, Macam to me Chelsea, I think Chelsea is
Chelsea. Yeah.
just crazy. Chelsea crazy. Macam a well engineered punya team, macam well
Yeah.
oiled machine. You know that Reece James,
Mm.
Reece James tu gila bro.
Oh,
Yo, dia
baller,
powerful.
bro.
Dia powerful. He can ball. He is so comfortable on the ball. He is fast and he is strong. Apa lagi you nak from a wingback, because
Yeah.
Trent. People say Trent is number one wingback. No, Trent cannot defend. Trent can attack, but James can defend and he can attack, bro. His
What do you think
positioning
of
awareness.
Cancelo?
Sorry?
Cancelo versus Reece James. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's quite close. To me, that's quite close. I
You mean
think
Reece
Reece
James is
James
better than Cancelo?
sikit in terms of, because at the end of the day,
Oh,
your wingbacks needs to know how to defend.
Mm.
Cancelo
Hmm.
defend because he wingback, and wingback is a defender. So that has to be the number one priority lah. So Reece James edge him a bit in the defensive side, but Cancelo edge Reece James in terms of attacking side. But for me, a wingback needs to be able to defend first rather than attack. Then I go for Reece James.
bro,
That's for me.
Reece James is strong, bro. He's
Power, bro.
strong.
Power.
Yeah.
He walks like that.
Ah,
He's like tall, strong, fast.
ah. He's buff, buff.
Technicals. Yeah, and he's
Ah.
also like he has a tech also on the ball. Yeah, I think that's like something that I mean, like thinking about like Arsenal, right? If you guys have that kind of wing backs, I think you guys will do so well.
He's
right?
like
Yeah,
Because
Chelsea.
currently,
He's like Chelsea's top scorer season ni, gila.
yeah.
he's
Chelsea's
mad.
wing backs are like crazy this season. After Lukaku
Wait,
went off,
betul.
He,
Actually betul. After Lukaku went off. Masa Lukaku ada, dia tak adalah tinggi sangat. Or tak adalah
ah,
sampai masuk. They
yeah,
don't
yeah,
go
yeah.
deep into the box or deep until the line over there. But when Lukaku is not there, oh you crazy.
They like, I mean, this is also about Tuchel, right? Like, Tuchel's masterclass. I mean, nowadays with the modern football, it's all about attacking fullback lah. Like,
hmm,
it's
Yeah.
how you push up your, attacking fullback, and making the
You
blind
overload the
runs,
fact
blind
that
spot runs.
you overload the wide areas to make a you can say to make like a 2v1 situation with the defender etc lah. But the best thing about Tuchel is actually you have to look at the right centre back and the left centre back. The right centre back and the left centre back is always a fast player. Like left centre back is Rudiger,
Yep.
right centre back is Chaloba or Aspilicueta, right? People who can run. So
Yeah. Even
when they
Silva,
go for
even Silva is quite fast.
yeah, correct. But
Yeah.
Silva always predominantly plays in the center, right? So
True.
so these two right centre back and left centre back, they are the one who covers this the area where Chilwell and Reece James left lah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a it's a really good system lah. And if you have the players, Chaloba is a reserve guy, right? He's
yeah.
from reserve. They did not buy them, right? So
Bro,
sekarang
that guy
doing
is
really good
mad.
job lah. Hmm.
Bro, Chaloba, he's like every time he score, bro, he's like gonna cry. Like after he scored that day, right? He went in the corner, he started crying, like he's praying to God, like God, thank you for the goal and all that.
I cannot
Like
believe
he's
this.
really, yeah, man. The guy is like he really like is thankful for every game time he's been given and all that. So you see that the kind of attitude that these Chelsea players have, like not sure if you guys follow Said, Said TV and all that. These
Yeah.
guys, Lion, he was
Yeah.
saying that Chelsea, he said this word about Chelsea, which is 100% like he said that they are so resolute. They are so
Yeah.
resolute, like in their way
Mm.
of playing. Like when you play, right, like there's a like a spirit of like sincerity. They're very sincere when they play, and they're very strong on the ball, and they're very relentless. And I
That's
feel like,
that's
man, it's so
that's a
hard to beat
German
them.
mentality for you lah. That's a German mentality
That's
for you
true.
lah.
Very disciplined
Yeah.
on the ball. It's really flowing
Okay.
from him. From Tuchel.
That's
Like
why I'm
it's
so
really him.
gassed that we are having rough right now. I'm so gassed, man.
Yeah.
I'm so gassed. I never
Hey,
mind. Even if it's 1 or 2 years down the road, I don't care. As long as he is here, I know things will change. I know because for
things will
me,
change. Yeah.
there's no ceiling with this.
Mm.
Like only I know there's a ceiling. Okay, he is only here. So bleh. So this guy, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who is going to play. Who is you, nanti tiba-tiba he can change AWB into Reece James. I tell you, because no,
Bro,
Yeah.
I will
I don't think
lose
that's
it,
going to
man.
happen. I don't think that's going to happen. But for me, it's like uh, there's no ceiling because
Yeah, yeah,
he's such a good coach. So you just wait and see lah. I think Teles will
yeah.
ball lah. Teles.
LS, yeah.
Mm.
I
Teles
think
will ball.
it's going to be very interesting because it's so
Mm.
different with Rangnick now. Like Rangnick has no friends in the team,
Yeah.
right? Mana ada
Yeah.
kawan? Like
Kawan.
Ole is the way he manages his players is like he like friend, like, oh, you're my friend, you're my clan and all that. So like, but with Rangnick, like you're my player, and you have to
Mm.
listen to what I say.
Mm.
That's it.
Teacher
Yeah,
student type lah. Teacher student
yeah,
Yeah.
type.
yeah,
I have
yeah, yeah.
respect. You respect me. I respect you. But you
I
have to
respect
hear
you.
what I
Yeah,
have to say lah. If you
yeah,
don't perform well, then you have to go lah. I mean, you have to sit on the bench lah. Basically like that lah. You know.
yeah lah. Yeah, that's
So
right.
back to Amar's question just now. Pogba will stay or
Yeah,
not? I think Pogba. I think for me, Pogba, he just wants to win, and winning one thing, but he wants to see where the team is actually going, whether this team in the future can win or not. So
Yeah,
I think now he will stay lah. I think now he will sign the contract because of Raf, and then for the
really.
next manager, uh, as long as Raf is here to oversee everything, I don't see why not. What, why wouldn't he stay lah? Because his contract, his new contract, only United can pay lah. Everything.
Hmm.
That's true. I saw this rumor,
No,
you know.
tak adalah banyak club boleh bayar macam Real Madrid.
That's
Maybe
true. Yeah.
Real can pay, maybe PSG also can pay, but okay, only these three clubs. PSG, I tell you, people wants to go there. PSG versus
It's
City. You
politics
watch the
there.
game,
Yeah.
PSD holiday
Yeah.
camp, bro.
bro. Bro, that's why people been saying, oh, Pochettino is not good. He cannot even make PSG play well. No, bro. The three people, the Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. These guys are basically bigger than anyone. Way they're bigger
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
PSG. Nobody can say to them anything. I mean, you think Poch
Mm.
says to them, "Hey, you have to press lah, bro. You have to come back and defend lah, bro." No,
Yeah.
maybe maybe Poch tells them that, but when they don't do that, when they don't do that, then Poch has to manage his tactics formation to suit that lah. Basically, that's why you see PSG always plays like a counter attacking thing. That's why people say like, oh, Pochettino is like Ole, plays counter attack. That's what I see lah. That's what I see.
Yeah. Yeah. I think PSG is like a different thing altogether. Yeah. I mean, when
Yeah,
it comes to football,
Tuchel pun tak boleh
yeah,
buat sana. Tuchel also cannot.
I think it's really hard to do anything.
Hmm.
Like Tuchel said, like he said he had to be like the sports minister in PSG.
Yeah,
Apparently, he
yeah.
had to like manage their families. He has to manage their
Yes, he has
girlfriends,
to manage
their
Neymar's friend.
wives.
What? He has
Yeah,
to
he
manage
has to
Neymar's
like,
friend. Why?
yeah.
I don't
He
Apparently,
has
need
to
all
he
what?
has
that.
to manage.
No, he has to
Manage.
manage Neymar's family one, and then he has to manage Neymar's friend.
Huh?
What for? It's like ego.
Like,
These guys are ego trip. So nah
bro,
lah.
Neymar's head is he's gone, bro. Like Neymar is gone. No, recently he said like he's not gonna even like he's not gonna play for Brazil. Like he's gonna retire and all that. You know,
Uh,
if you're that kind of level of player right now, I rate Neymar. I think he's one of the best. Like comes to technical, fluidity, football skill, and all that. But I feel he's gone. His attitude is gone already because like
Yeah.
I think because of too much bling, too much money and all that in life. Like he said, he cannot take the idea of losing in or representing for Brazil and all that. I'm like, bro, losing is part of the game, lah. I mean, like
bodoh. That's,
he's
that's
losing is
part and
part of the
parcel
game.
of
Like
the
what
game.
do you mean by you can't take it? You're being paid so much, you and he in PSG. This is for that one time you represent Brazil, and here you are telling in the interview that you don't want to represent Brazil anymore
Basically,
because you don't want to lose.
PSG has ruined him lah. To me, PSG has ruined him, and Messi looks like he doesn't want to be there.
Hmm.
Mbappe doesn't want to be there as well. So I think it's a good thing if Mbappe went to Real Madrid uh, to get a different environment altogether.
Yeah,
Yeah. Messi,
yeah.
Messi. I think seriously, I think Xavi will get him back to Barcelona. I think Xavi during the summer, Xavi will try and take him back to Barcelona.
1 year contract right under PSG.
I think
I
2 years.
think it's two
2 years.
years.
But
I
he is
think it's
old
two
already,
years.
so I heard his clause is just like what 30 million, 40 million, something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah. I think he's gonna go back. I think in recently, so
But he
like
doesn't look happy, bro. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Laporta recently. Laporta say like he will not rule out Messi coming back to Barca. So
And
there you
then
go,
then it will
man.
happen. It will happen, man.
Should happen, and yeah, should happen. Yeah.
No,
but yeah, I mean
Dani
like
Alves went there. Dani Alves went back with with a salary of £1 per week. You know that?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, crazy, right?
is
Why
that
didn't
true?
Messi do that? Yeah, it's true. Why didn't Messi do
I
that?
thought it's a rumor. I thought someone's taking a piss.
No, 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 no. He really had that contract because he just want to help. He just want to help. His contract is only 1 year. He has a lot of
That's
money already.
crazy.
He has a lot of
Yeah,
money already because Barcelona is in a turmoil where they have a lot of debt because of the last administration. I think one of
Yeah,
the sporting guy is in jail or something because of fraudulent activities. You
corruption.
see, yeah. So corruption, yeah. So to me, when PSG said he wanted to go, I couldn't get it because you've been there for so long.
yeah,
Why can't you just take a 1 year contract with no salary? I mean, yeah, I know people need salary, but you have a lot of money, bro. Bro, gaji dia
mm,
besar, bro. Gaji dia besar. But his salary,
I mean,
they
Gaji,
say,
Gaji also don't have like the sponsorship deals and everything else we cover,
yeah,
right?
they still have Adidas. He still has Adidas. He has Adidas. He has
mm.
Pepsi. He has Herbalife. He has what
Yeah.
not. Then what? You know, 50 because Barcelona offered him 50%, 50%
Mm.
of his salary. That one cannot pass the La Liga rule, right? Because of
Yeah, yeah,
their
yeah.
debt. So why
Yeah,
not take zero? Why not take zero? I mean, stay there for 1 year and then let things get better, and then the next year get another contract. What's
Hmm.
the problem? I
mm.
don't get it, lah. I don't get it. If you really love the club, you do press conference until you cry everything, bullshit, ah. Sorry. Sorry for the
Yeah, guys. I mean, if you guys are still watching, do like and subscribe, comment and share.
How many
We
people
are
watching? How
fairly.
many people watching?
Three, I
Where
think.
to
Oh,
see, ah?
I mean, the highest was 4 earlier, so we have. I mean, it fluctuates to 3
Never mind, never mind.
to
We just
1
we just
and all
started
that.
again.
But
We need to
yeah, yeah,
push
yeah.
again,
This is
yeah.
our like a first episode this year, and we are a fairly new channel doing these
Mm.
things. So yeah, guys, if you want to get involved and want to connect with us, do DM us. Our Twitter handles are all on display. Let me just let this. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys can see our Twitter handle. So yeah, I mean, connect with us on Twitter. Before we wrap up, wanted to talk about yeah, I mean, like if we talked about Liverpool, and we talked a bit on Chelsea. I was gonna ask like when we end the season, this I was just thinking, like, this season is going to be like a new era for a lot of clubs. You get what I mean? Like like for I
No.
feel like Arsenal is becoming consistent with Arteta, right?
Mm.
Newcastle, they got Eddie Howe.
Relegated.
Um, Sorry, what?
I say Newcastle is gonna get relegated.
Hey, if
Imagine,
they
bro.
get relegated, Eddie Howe kena pancung, oh.
Yeah, lah,
Yeah,
betul.
that's the
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
And
sorry, continue, bro.
like what they call Steven
Brighton,
Gerrard
Brighton,
is in
Brighton.
Villa. Yeah, Brighton is good. So I feel it's like a new era of football. I think we are living in the best times lah. I feel it's like a new era of modern football. Like even
Yeah.
like teams like Brighton are playing like really good football. Like when was the last time we saw Brighton playing like that? Like Graham Potter,
You remember?
you know?
You watched the game versus Liverpool, right?
No, I
Yeah, yeah,
didn't
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Brighton,
The three
Liverpool.
all,
Oh, yeah.
the 3-all
No, no,
game,
Two
right?
all.
Brighton 2-2.
Two all.
At Anfield, right?
Was it Anfield?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't
Anfield.
remember. Yeah, but I know which
2-all
game you're
at
talking about.
Anfield. Liverpool were winning
Liverpool
2-0.
Liverpool leading 2-0, and then Brighton came back 2-2. Brighton played some scintillating stuff. Imagine with
It's mad.
that team, that type of players that they have, they can still play with Liverpool. Sometimes it's just not about the players; it's about the system and how you accommodate the attributes of your players into the system so that it
Mm.
works. Crazy,
Mm, 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 mm,
So
mm,
Graham
mm.
Potter is is a teacher lah. Basically, he's a good coach lah. Basically, he's a good coach. And then I remember also when Brighton played City, when they
Yeah.
lost 4-1 at Molineux. Is it Molineux? No. It's
MX,
what's the name
MX,
of the
MX
MX
Stadium.
Stadium.
Max.
MX Stadium. So they were down by 3-0, right now, first half. And then
Mm,
second half, they managed to score one, but they were
mm.
attacking City like crazy. City cannot even get out of their half. I
That's
remember
true.
that game because Brighton played so well second half. They should have scored two at least. But in the
Mm.
end, City countered sucker punch for one lah.
Yeah.
Brighton is quite an outfit lah, bro. Serious ah. If they have a lot of money, if they can get better players, I tell you, oh yo.
Yeah, I mean, I rate him. I rate Potter a lot.
Yeah, I rate him, man. I rate him.
I
If
really
if
do.
United
Yeah.
wanted to go, if United wanted to go down the British route, then I would want him
Mm.
lah rather than Brandon Rodgers.
Oh no, Brandon Rodgers, man. I just don't
Ah,
want Brandon Rodgers.
yeah, like for me, if United wanted to go down the British route of managers, then I would want Graham Potter because I know then it's exciting because I don't know what's going to
Yeah.
happen. So
Mm.
like Brandon, I'm okay, but it's a tad bit underwhelming. I cannot. If
Mm,
you
mm,
want to
mm.
change something, better do it properly lah. Better do it. Get the best. Like right now, you get Ragnick to change everything, and then try and get a Ten Hag or a Nagelsmann or something like that lah. Get the
Yeah.
proper elite guys lah into the club. That's what I
That's
think lah.
right. That's right.
Mm.
Breaking news. Sky Fabrizio Romano have reported that Lokomotiv have reached agreement with Manchester United already for Ralph Rangnick. So
Oh.
it's already confirmed agreement in principle. So my man will be flying in. Some rumors say he's already in England, but I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Apparently,
Some
yeah,
rumors say
he
he's already
just
in England. Mm.
yeah, but they're processing his visa and all that. Yeah, but yeah, I
Mm.
mean, we were just talking about all these clubs like Steven Gerrard, man. Steven Gerrard is already in for Villa, and I don't think he'll get Villa relegated, but
I, I,
let's
I,
see.
I did not watch their game. I did not watch Rangers. How are they playing? They playing
I mean,
well?
you mean Aston Villa,
No. Gerrard's time at Rangers. I did
Rangers?
not watch any of the game. Did they
Rangers,
play well?
Rangers is physical. Rangers, he won the title with them like after a long time. Like
Yeah, correct.
yeah. So actually, Gerrard apparently he did very well
How did they
with
play?
Rangers. It's basically aggressive football. They play physically a lot, and they play a lot of crossing. They play out from the wide, and they play a lot of crossing in. But they're very physical, like tackles and all that. It's a
Okay, very
very
old school British style.
it's a
Yeah.
English, yeah. It's very that kind of mold, kind of football. But
So,
he said
so he's not gonna
in the
last.
no no he said in
No,
the
no, no, no.
Aston
Now
Villa's press
coaches has to
conference.
evolve. He has to be like your Graham Potter. He has to be like you have to evolve. If not, you're gonna be akan ketinggalan lah, bro. That's what I think lah.
That's
If he
true.
maintains that way, then he just manage Burnley lah. Physical, big crossing. No,
No,
I
but
did not watch that game. I'm basing this based on what you say to me lah. So,
yeah, yeah,
did
yeah.
they play any like pressing? Did they play any like 1-2 touch triangles?
No,
Nah,
yeah, no. But
nah.
here's the interesting thing. He said like Villa is gonna play possession based football. So that's something different. In his
Mm.
first
Yeah.
press conference, Steven Gerrard said like, I'm gonna make Aston Villa to be a possession based team.
like Ole said during his first press conference. He
Bro,
said United.
Ole is
Ole said
different,
United
bro.
is going to be a high pressing team, apa, lot of possession, high intensity and all that. The
This
highest running in all those things lah.
bro, Ole is the Norwegian Robin Sharma, bro. Bro, the guy is a motivational speaker. He comes and tell all these lies, bro. He tells all these lies that he tells all these things that I don't know where he got it from, like about energy and all that. Like, bro, all these are the kinds of things you go on life coaching or self-help. Macam kau baca buku, like you read books, they'll talk to you about desire, they'll talk to you
Yeah,
about
yeah.
energy and all that.
Basically, they con you lah. They
Yeah,
make you
I
pay
feel like Ole
money.
conned us a lot, lah.
Yeah lah, bro. Yeah,
Seriously, I mean, no
I have
lie.
no more respect towards him lah. Sorry lah. It's good that he's
Yeah,
not here anymore lah. Mm.
I still, I mean, for me, I just brush it off, and I just still think that he's that player lah that played for us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Definitely. He
Nothing
is
more
that
than that. He's
player.
just that player.
He's just a player who scored that tap in 1999. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, without that goal, actually, honestly, it is the cross that went to the goal lah. I mean, if you watch that game, right, it was that cross. What a cross! They went for that goal, but anyway,
That cross
that
was headed by Teddy Sheringham, right?
yeah,
Teddy
Yeah,
Sheringham,
I think
Sheringham.
Teddy
yes,
Sheringham actually scored and assist that game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Hey, Jasmine, I want to
Yeah.
tell you. I want to ask you, what you think Arsenal? How you think Arsenal going to do this season? Are they going to break into top four, or are they going to be in the top six? Are they going to get the Europa? What?
I was talking to Jonil
What do
just now.
Hmm.
We might just sneak the top four. We might.
Nick?
The reason, yeah, like
Hmm.
Nick T lah is probably like maybe 1 or 2 points. If not that, then we are out lah. Because one thing is no European football, and I was hearing, I think Jamie Carragher or something was saying, Jamie Carragher or somebody else was saying, because European football, you need different approach and different tactics.
Yeah.
English EPL is different football, different tactics. So Arteta
Yeah.
has more time to plan for the Premier League.
Correct.
Uh,
Correct.
so, and it's in the right direction. I feel that the defeat against Liverpool is like just a blip.
Hmm.
We were a bit naive in a sense
Hmm.
in the second half, because we are not. I mean, Liverpool are not Watford or Leicester for them to come out in the second half to play the same way. So Liverpool kind of come in the second gear. I mean, they up the gear in the second half and then destroyed us lah. So I feel, yeah, we might just nick top four.
To me, I think, to me, Arteta is doing quite well with the set of players that you have, you know, because let's be honest
Yeah.
your players are not that good actually. So Arteta is
Mm.
actually getting a lot out of these people but
Mm.
I do think that if Ole stays until the end of the season, I think Arsenal can actually get that spot because Spurs
Mm.
also nowhere to be found Spurs,
Mm.
I thought that Conte can actually do something with them, but tengoklah last night and what happened to Spurs. Spurs
Conte
is
pun
just
cakap not level up to that level.
yeah. He said now after 3 weeks, now I know why. So he said that they are not at that high level. So basically, he's saying that their players are shit. Oh, again, sorry. So but
Yeah.
with this Ragnick coming in, I do think that United can actually go back to that top four punya contention And then because United have
Yeah.
a run of games now, EPL now until March, where they don't play any top six.
Yeah.
Mm.
The next big game is March with Manchester City. So I think about there's a lot of games, man. I mean, like more than 10, 11, 12, something like that games. If they
Mm.
can get like maybe 10 wins, something like that, they're gonna be there and thereabout again in the top four mix. Cuma Arsenal ni even lawan Brighton pun hari tu struggle, right? Lawan Brighton, and then lawan Crystal Palace. Yo bro,
Crystal
Patrick
Palace.
Vieira bro. Patrick
Yeah.
Vieira bro. What's happening there,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
Good, huh?
He's doing
Yeah,
something.
solid.
Solid, bro. Arsenal
Yeah.
Yeah.
can do. Arsenal should get him lah after this, I think.
Mm.
And Vieira, right? When if you watch, I mean, I've been following their games a few times. It's not a fluke, you know. It's not a.
No.
It's
It's
not
not a fluke.
It's a one-off
It
thing.
is not a bounce either. It's not a bounce
Correct,
either.
correct.
It's actually a proper tactical game. Like they are actually playing a proper tactical game. It's very
They
Yeah.
smart
almost
game.
they almost won against Arsenal. They won against City. They won against Spurs. What more can you say, man? They're doing well with the set
They're
of
doing
players
well.
that they have. Oh my god, man, they're doing well.
Leicester,
What's the English?
they came back from behind against Leicester.
They won 3-2, right?
No, I think they drew. I
They
think
drew.
2-2.
They drew.
They drew
They
2-2.
drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they played Liverpool or not?
They lost against Liverpool, but it seems according to my brother is a Liverpool fan, so gave a Liverpool a hard time as well.
See, Crystal
Yeah,
Palace,
yeah.
Hmm.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal
Yeah.
Palace is that team. I mean, they'll definitely be in mid-table. I mean,
There's
West
a
Ham
lot
as
of
well, man.
there's a lot of mid-table teams that is going to give the top teams a hard time, nowadays
Yeah.
in the EPL. That's
There's
why
no
it's
like
so.
Yeah,
guaranteed
that's what I'm
wins in it
saying.
like last time.
You cannot just see the
No
fixtures and
more.
say,
Yeah.
"Oh, Liverpool going to win. This going to win." No. It's
Yeah.
not going to happen now.
West Ham
That's right.
also.
You know,
Solid.
Bro. West Ham also. Yeah,
West Ham.
West Ham also in the mix. West Ham in the mix for top four.
Yeah.
United, Spurs, Arsenal. That's, that's going to be very, very
West Ham
interesting.
is going to win the Europa League, bro.
Yeah. It means, I tell you,
West Ham is going to win the Europa League, bro. I'm telling you.
No, if Emery goes to Europa, then I think he'll win it again. Emery.
Europa League is Emery's what they call
Holy
playground.
Grail. Holy
That's
Grail.
That's the highest. Yeah, his holy grail. That's the highest he will go. But anyway, before we wrap up, let's talk about Spurs. Our brother Daniel is not here. Dan is not here. Dan the man. But what's going on with Spurs, man? Like I know we are not Spurs fans per se, but we rate Conte. I guess most of us do. We rate Conte.
Yeah.
And Conte said something like, after they lost, he said like, now I realize the weight of the responsibility with managing this team, something like that along those lines. Then the
Yeah.
fans all like were trolling lah. They say, dude, you should have known this even before. Like when you see Dele Ali, right? Wait, the guy is gone, man. Dele Ali, I don't know what's happening with him.
Yeah. Spoiled lah. I think Conte needs a time like in Inter Milan all over again. Like it's not like Chelsea where you can't make an instant impact. You win your first title in the first season.
Do you
So
think
Yeah.
do you think Dele Ali is spoiled or he's just fed up already because
Bro, I got something
didn't
better.
get-
I got something better. I think Pep's daughter spoiled him.
oh no.
He's
they were
you heard
dating,
that,
man?
right?
Sorry?
Yeah. Pep going with
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dele Ali.
No, they're dating. They're dating.
Yeah, they're going out. Yeah, they're dating. So,
Nah,
so
like
like,
it-
I mean, you
Spurs-
guys follow expressions, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, Fahmi, go on.
So what I'm going to say is that remember when Mourinho took over Spurs,
Mm.
the players are practically the same, correct? No?
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
But why did Mourinho able to get a tune out of them for maybe like half a season? Like Kane and Son were really on fire, remember? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think because even when your team is not that good, but if you have your top players on form, then you still can do something. But now I think Spurs with Kane hits is already everywhere lah. Kane is
Mm.
not there anymore lah. You know, you look at his,
Yeah.
you look at Spurs play, you look at Kane, you see like he has no, he has no that, he has no fire anymore. I'm looking
Motivation.
at it like that, man. Yeah, motivation sudah tak ada. So he really wanted to go lah. I think, but again for me if you want to go why did you sign the six-year contract Bodoh.
I
Now
think this guy,
you
the
sign
owner
the
also,
contract.
the chairman also, Daniel Levy, should have just let him go lah. Now it's affecting the
Bro,
whole team and the whole club.
Daniel
Betul.
Levy, right? Daniel Levy, right? The things that he does is really like, one of those tycoons in China.
Shrewd.
Like very shrewd, where they are very into face value. Like, even though I lose money, I will not lose with you. Those kind of
Mm.
guys.
Like
Daniel Levy
ego
is one
type
of those guys, man.
Mm, mm.
Like,
Yeah.
macam,
I
how
don't
to
know. I
say,
heard he's a
like,
Jew lah, so maybe that could be it.
yeah.
Yeah, he is a Jew. He is a
Yeah.
Jew. That's correct.
Daniel Levy, man, that guy is something else. Yeah, so don't play. Apparently, Harry Kane's, he came out and say like one of his most intense period of his life when he was in the decision to want to go to City, but he had to actually being forced like that to stay in Spurs. You
Mm.
get me? Wow, that is mad.
Itulah
That
kan.
man, like,
But as a
yeah,
owner, right? I mean, if I was the owner, if I was the Levy, I say like, I give you a contract, I give you what you want last time, and you already signed a contract. I give you whatever money that you want, but now you want to go, you want to leave me hanging. Macam mana kan? Tapi itulah,
Yeah.
but on the other side of the coin pula, if dia tak pergi, if he doesn't go, then he will suck, and he will affect the
yeah,
team. And then because he is Harry Kane, then the manager will obviously praise him because they don't have any striker, bro.
Mm.
that's right.
Kan?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a you're stuck between a rock and a hard place basically for Conte. I don't know lah. I mean, and then
Yeah.
he cannot actually call upon his bench to do anything.
Yeah.
He's stuck.
uh,
I
Yeah,
think Spurs should be very patient with Conte the next
correct.
2 or 3
they must,
years.
bro.
Just,
They must.
just that
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think that Levy is patient enough. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Uh, I think at most paling cepat maybe by, if the situation doesn't change, most probably January next year, ciao already.
Yeah.
January 2023, ciao already. Or maybe
Mm.
Mm.
December 2022.
I
Maybe
think.
1 year, ciao.
I think
They
for
need to actually
Spurs.
give him what he needs. They need to actually give him what he needs. Jangan
Yeah.
jangan kedekut. Because Levy also kedekut, no?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
He's
he's.
making a lot of money. He's making a lot of money with the NFL thing and all those things. So he's making a lot of money. So why? Kedekut, bagilah.
Ticket price is also one of the highest in the country.
League. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the highest in the league. I think on par with Arsenal, ticket
Yeah.
price. Arsenal so high. So
That's not so high.
yeah, and then you're not paying a lot of money also to your players. Berapa saja you bayar? Harry Kane was like what? Close to 200 maybe?
Hmm.
Mm.
Harry Kane, if he's at City or at United, his salary will be like 300, confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke
I
Shaw
mean-
also salary at United 150,000, crazy. Luke Shaw, man. Some more want to extend his contract, some more. Buzz off, man.
I think for Conte, right? I think the coming January transfer is key for him. If he wants to do anything for this season, if he wants to make a mark and send a message to the rest of the clubs in the Premier
He
League,
needs a midfield.
he needs someone.
Betul lah.
He needs a few players.
He needs few players, but he needs a midfield, like a center midfield CDM type of Rodri type. Because
Yeah.
he needs that. He needs that because they don't have any. They have like what's that guy
Højbjerg.
called? Sorry,
Højbjerg, right? Højbjerg.
Højbjerg is a defensive
yeah.
midfield. Who is partner?
Yep. Davies. Is it Davies or Wings?
Wings.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Wings, bro. The guy is
Wings,
suspect, bro.
bro. Come on, bro. So he wanted this guy, this Inter Milan guy. What his name is? Blažovic or something like that.
Brozovic.
Brozovic. Okay,
Yeah,
his
Marcelo
contract is up.
Brozovic.
His contract is up this summer. So
Yeah,
by January, he can already talk to people, or maybe they can start to buy him because I don't think he's signing a new contract. So, and then he talks highly of Conte as well. So Conte likes him because basically he is the guy who transformed Inter Milan's midfield. So I would think Conte will want to get him lah. But
yeah.
Spurs needs to allow that lah.
Mm.
If they
They
have to
need to,
pay
they need
even for 6 months left of the contract, get him now. Because
Yeah.
and then you can work and then you can work with him for 6 months, and then you know how the team is going to play out. Then you know where to plug the next gap. Because if you don't susah lah. Because Spurs tak ada midfield, bro. Dah lah tak ada midfield. They don't have midfield, and they don't have any creator also. They don't have the Eriksen anymore.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, it was all
Like
Eriksen last time. Son.
Arsenal tak apa. Arsenal ada ramai, ada siapa, Saka, ada Odegaard, ada apa nama budak
Smith
muda
Rowe.
tu? What's the
Smith Rowe.
sorry?
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe. Ada lah. They have. At
Emily
least they have
Smith
some
Rowe, yeah.
flair in the team. Spurs, I don't see any flair. That's the thing. I don't see any flair at all.
It was supposed to be Dele Ali and Tanguy and Dombele.
Now, what's happened to Tanguy Ndombele? He was highly
Bro, the guy
touted,
is the same.
for
He
Sorry?
wears Timberlands as well. He wears Timberlands.
Then in Lyon, he
It's
was
the same,
like
bro.
the partnership between him and Awa, like top partnership.
Ah.
That's how they went to semi-final. So
Liquid
from there,
football,
like
the one.
hype.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
the
let's do.
City also wanted him.
Mm.
That's true.
Let's
Let's do the
Spurs game.
Spurs.
Do the what?
Let's do the score prediction for all the big six clubs.
What's
Let's
the
go
game
with the first game tomorrow. We have
The first game.
Arsenal Newcastle. Arsenal playing home. Arsenal versus Newcastle. I'll go with Arsenal 2-1.
I'm going with 2-0 Arsenal.
Whoa.
Back to clean sheet again. Clean sheet.
Arsenal Newcastle.
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Arsenal Newcastle.
Arsenal Newcastle.
Arsenal gonna win lah, but
I think it's 2-1 for me. Jasmine say 2-0
Yeah, I think-
for you, Fahmi.
I think 2-1. I think 2-1 also lah.
2-1. All right. Yeah, I mean, we can agree that Arsenal is going to win. Next one would be City, West Ham. Liverpool, Brentford.
Southampton.
Oh, Southampton. Sorry, Liverpool, Southampton.
Southampton.
Liverpool playing at Anfield, Southampton.
I feel it's going to be
I
like a
would
draw.
Really?
Yeah.
I will go with. I think Liverpool will be too much for Southampton.
Yeah.
So I would think I would go
I think
for
Liverpool's going to concede as well lah. I think Liverpool is going to concede maybe 3-1, something like that.
3-1. Jasmine.
I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. I think I will go for 3-1 as well for Liverpool, because I think Trent is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Trent and Salah, bro.
Amar,
Bro.
Trent
Salah is just
and Salah.
unbelievable, man.
Yeah. Let's go with City, West Ham. City playing in Etihad at
Whoa.
Etihad.
Good match, eh? City West
City,
Ham. Ah?
City, West Ham.
Oh yeah.
City, West Ham. That'll be a great game.
Yeah. That's why.
What a game.
I hope
That'll
West Ham
be-
I'm hoping for West Ham loss because boleh naik
Four
lah.
zero,
Arsenal boleh naik.
4-0.
Oh, 4-0.
Mm. I think City will smack him.
I thought you were going to say West Ham 4-0.
No. I think City will smack West Ham lah. You know,
For me, 2-0
West
win
Ham,
for City.
West Ham season ni baru start main Europa tau.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We just
Penat lah,
started playing.
fatigue.
Yeah, fatigue. They haven't acclimatized with all that yet. So, and then the squad is not that big. You know, City has the squad and their players are already accustomed to it. So I think, and then plus playing at Etihad, I just think that City will be too much. City will dominate the ball.
Yeah.
Moyes will just counter, and then we'll just hope to score during set piece, etc. Like, you know, I
Against
just think too
Liverpool.
much. I think just think too much lah.
Yeah, I think
My
City
score
is going to
prediction is
win as
4-0
well.
lah.
4-0 Fahmi. Jasmine, you were saying
2-0 City.
2-0
Okay.
City. I think it's I think it's 3-0. 3-0 City. I do think think that West Ham will try with Suchek and with Declan Rice. Think for them the partnership is lit lah. It's fire, and Antonio is also good. He's great with his physicality
But
as well. Amar is saying
but
3-all, but
City
I think
City
City is
has
still,
Rodri, man. City
yeah,
has
Rodri,
Rodri.
Cancelo, all these guys, man.
Bernardo Silva is on smoke, man.
Bro,
Ugh. Bro, I tell you, Bernardo Silva is turning into David Silva, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
crazy,
what
man.
happened to him, bro. He
I
is
thought like, he
he.
was going to go away, you know.
That's true.
This
And
season, right?
Pep transformed him into David Silva. He is so important right now. You know, he and Foden.
Mm.
Oh, crazy. KDB
Yeah,
pun tak boleh main lah.
like
Tak payah KDB pun tak boleh.
that's right. I mean,
Don't need
like
KDB anymore.
even I even think right when KDB plays, City is not that good, you know. It is
Yeah,
something
Because
that's the thing.
controversial, but when
uh,
KDB
tak,
plays
tak.
right, City is not that good this season
It's
lah.
not controversial. It's actually true. You know, yeah, it's actually true. They don't look cohesive enough when KDB is there. That's the thing. I don't know why. What's wrong? I heard
Yeah,
I heard because Pep took away his armband lah.
oh, one of those
Because now the
things.
armband is with the is with the defender, right?
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz, right?
Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, it's Ruben Diaz. Yeah.
So KDB, he took the armband and gave it to Ruben Diaz. So after that, his performance just whew.
Yeah.
Then he got
So
and then
yeah,
he got
I
injuries. All right.
I think City is that's too much for West Ham. 3-0. I'm going to say 3-0.
Yeah.
Spurs, Burnley versus Spurs. It's playing in Burnley. Burnley's home. Burnley versus Spurs. This is a tough one. Actually, it's quite tough.
I'm gonna go for a draw lah. 2-all.
I think Harry Kane, man. Are you going to go for 2-all? I'm going to go for 2-1. Harry Kane madness. Clutch. I think
I'm leaning
2-1
towards
Spurs.
I'm leaning towards Burnley lah.
Oh,
Burnley is I think the last 2-3 games Burnley doing quite okay, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
and then they're playing home and Spurs doing not so well. And then plus yesterday's humiliation, it will bear on their mind as well. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Burnley. Spurs defense are not that good, you know. So Burnley uses a lot of set piece and crosses. So
Direct lah. Very direct.
Yeah.
very direct. And then they are very physical. That Wood
I'm
guy,
quite
You
Yeah,
give him a chance in the box, he will score, man. So I think I'm going to lean towards Burnley, maybe two
yeah,
one,
that's
maybe 2-1. 2-1 Burnley.
yeah. I'm quite disappointed with Emerson Royal. Um,
Or the right back, is it?
from
Left back, right back.
yeah, I'm like the guy is like very hardworking. He's actually hardworking, Emerson Royal.
Mm.
But the guy is another one Bissaka, bro. Serious.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the Brazilian one Bissaka. Uh, serious, bro. So it's quite a shame lah, honestly. I think Conte is like, dude, none of this guy can play football lah.
Exactly,
I think he's so
exactly.
pissed right now.
Yeah, it's so pissed.
But anyway, yeah. I think I still give it to Spurs. 2-1 lah. Harry Kane penalty or something like that. Because I know Burnley, they are quite physical as well.
Mm.
Um, maybe there will be a penalty for Spurs. Let's go to the last game, last but not least, for our show tonight. Score prediction for Chelsea versus Ralph Rangnick. No. Still Manchester. Belum Ralph Rangnick.
Michael Carrick ball.
As he's not going to be in charge. Yeah. Chelsea versus Michael Carrick. Let's go.
I'm gonna go to
Jasmine, you go first.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. Wow. You're quite nice to us. To be honest,
No, it's the new guest, new manager guest. So United will give them a hard. I mean, not because of that, but it's home lah, home, Old Trafford.
No,
it's in
he said
Stamford
Chelsea,
Bridge.
man.
Stamford Bridge, is
It's
it?
in Stamford Bridge,
Ah,
yeah.
Oh, then probably 3-0. I think United, Chelsea.
yeah. I'm going to go for the same scoreline, also 3-0. I think United will lose
3-0.
bad lah.
Yeah, I think I think I
From the
think
way,
I, I think we're gonna lose. Yeah.
yeah, from the way the game against Villarreal, Villarreal miss a lot of chances. Chelsea won't miss that much. So
Hmm.
Chelsea will
Yeah.
actually. So I don't think they will lose.
I
United
think
will
I
lose.
think it's I think it's a great game for Ralph to actually observe who are the
Yeah,
fake
yeah,
who are the fake players, who are the vibes, and who are the true, like who can really play. I think it's such a great game. I think obviously Ralph will be watching. I'm not sure from the stands or from the in those VIP box, or I'm not sure where will he be watching
Mm.
from. But I'm pretty sure. And also, like we are playing against like a well drilled team in Chelsea. So it's such a great game for Ralph to actually analyze and
yeah.
see, like, wow, who are the ones that he can actually cherry pick.
Chelsea just
Uh
smoked Juventus, bro. So no way, like United going to win.
yeah, what a game that no,
No way,
I
no
watched the game,
way,
the Juventus game. And
no way.
Chelsea's another one where they will overwhelm you. They're non-stop. They are so compact. They're so tight at the back, and they are very good with the ball under high intensity. Yeah, they play with high intensity.
Mm.
So yeah, for sure, I'll go with 3-0 as well. I really think Hudson-Odoi is it's too much for Wan Bissaka. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi is too much for Wan Bissaka, bro. Like um and I don't I don't think what is name any of the strikers will score, but again, I think the fullbacks will come through again, like Reece James and all that. They will surely come through.
But they lost Chilwell
Yeah,
lah to
so
injury.
3-0 Chelsea. Yeah, Chilwell is, yeah, ACL injury, will be out for weeks.
Oh,
So
is it
yeah, I mean,
ACL?
thanks guys for your. Sorry, what? ACL, yeah.
ACL will be like months, man.
Yeah,
Ayo.
months.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the whole season.
He'll,
Could be the whole
Yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah.
Tuchel, he's saying weeks, but we know
That
that it'll be long, lah. It'll be
so
longer than weeks.
I have to take him out of my fantasy team lah.
You should. He's going to be out for a while. Chilwell is going to be out for
So
a long time.
needs need to stock up on Alonso lah.
Yep. Um.
Mm.
Yeah, Alonso and Christensen. Alonso and yeah. So yeah, I mean, so basically, Chelsea will play. I think our game is the last game in the weekend. I think
Monday,
Monday,
Is
like
it
early
okay?
morning. Yeah, yeah.
12.
So
Yeah.
yeah, after that game, it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
yeah. 12,
ride.
12:30. 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Monday.
After the game, right? The players, even if after they lose, they will not be sad because they will be welcoming Ralph Rangnick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Uh, I think they will
So
be in
we
for a
can put that
shock.
aside.
I think they will be in for a shock during their
Yeah,
first training session. Seriously,
yeah. All
Shaw is
right.
going to lose a lot
I
of
think we're
weight.
going to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to wrap
Yep.
up tonight's show. And once again, thank you to those who have tuned in and are still tuning in. And please, subscribe if you have not. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and
Oh, pantuk sia.
we hope to do more podcasts. Yeah, you were
Let's
saying
get
something?
the no no. Let's get the UK guys on the podcast. Let's
Yeah.
get the
We
UK
try to get
some of the
some
UK guys like
collaborations in.
like yeah like I think that guy from Trafford Tunnel is quite alright. Or maybe Statman. Those guys. Those small guys. You cannot go
Yeah,
up to the big boys like Lulu lah. You need to chill first.
yeah. The Statman Baines, the Adam
Statman,
Adam Fahmy,
uh,
Tyrone, some of these guys. Yeah.
Trafford Tunnel, and all those guys. It's quite alright.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to do more, guys. We want to do more podcasts like this. Hopefully, weekly podcasts in a time like this on
And we need
Fridays
to
Yeah.
get
or
also
and
and we need to get also some people from other teams as well, lah, like your Arsenal's, Liverpool's.
yeah, Chelsea,
Chelsea
Chelsea
lah.
lah.
Liverpool,
We don't have
especially
Chelsea
Chelsea.
representative
We
yet.
don't have a
Yeah,
Chelsea
Chelsea
guy.
kita ada lah, kita tak ada lah. We need to have Chelsea because we need some Chelsea
Yeah.
perspective.
If any of you guys who are watching and you're a Chelsea fan and you want to get involved, please send us a DM. Our Twitter handles are all up there. Let me hide this. You guys can see it now. Please send us a DM and then we will get in touch with you. And so yeah, guys, thank you again. Thank you for the support and
Yeah,
hope to see you guys again.
come man.
All right, and
Yeah.
subscribe. See you guys soon.
All right, see
Ciao.
you guys. Ciao, guys.
Bye. Take care. Good night.
Ciao, ciao. Good night.